Good day to every Nigerian out there. I want to tell us a story. I want to tell us something I used to see. Yeah. In the past, when I used to watch television a lot, there was this advert I used to see on CNN. So it was a very long time, at about 2008, 9, or 10. I can't really recall the year. Now, in this advert, they will show a lot of mega structures. They will show a lot of things that seem impossible to build. They showed a lot of stuffs, estates, buildings, things there's this bridge, I think somewhere in America, that they always show in that advert. It was about 2 minutes advert long. They showed a lot of things. They showed a few inventions also. And at the end of the day, towards the end of the advert, they now said this city is built on dreams. That is, what it means is that all the things that were shown to us in this advert were people's dreams. Now, the question I want to ask us is this: what is your dream for Nigeria? Because wherever the question comes up, the problems of Nigeria, everybody is quick to point, government never do that, government do that, government chop money. So the question is, what is your dream? And how has your dream contributed to the development or well-being of Nigeria? Because there's something I always say. The problems of Nigeria is not caused by our government. The government is only taking advantage of the ignorance of the people. They are exemplifying the moral code that we cherish in the society. So they are not better than us, we are not better than them. Now, a nation is built by the individuals in that nation. When the individuals succeed in a nation, the nation succeeds. But the failure of the individuals reflects on the failure of the leadership or the government. In Nigeria, nobody wants to go to government school. Nobody wants to go to government hospital. Even the government people themselves don't go to their hospital. They go abroad. They go abroad where they know say better treatment. But everybody wants a government job because you know you can behave anyhow and nobody cares. Nobody will question why you came to work by 12:30 and you're closing by 1:45. Nobody will question the fact that you come to work once in a month or that you're a ghost worker in a ministry. I live in River State, Port Harcourt precisely. I believe the Ministry of Water Works, I don't know if it's Water Works they call them, but the ministry that is in charge of water is still receiving budgets in River State till today. When did water stop working in River State? Which year? I believe is when we were in primary school in the 80s. We have this perspective that we can behave anyhow, and so we don't have any dream. We don't have any vision. We don't even have a positive thought for Nigeria. We just believe that Nigeria is a fat cow. Go there, cut your own share, go your way. This implies that we are not even ready to build Nigeria. A lot of us are not ready. We're only complaining. And complaining does not translate into action or positive action. You can complain about something and you want somebody else to come and do that thing. Let's take, for instance, say the transformer in your street is bad. Somebody can say, let somebody do something now. This transformer don't spoil for like 1 week now. Nobody did talk. So who do you want to leave his house and come and do about the transformer? Why not you start it? So what we need is action, not talking nonsense, not thinking me, myself, and I. Action in our dreams. Follow our dreams with the same passion we follow our enjoyment and our flexing. Sometimes my heart bleeds when I see nations in Europe, they have libraries in bus stops because these people want to read, they want to become better. But here, even an undergraduate does not know his HOD, but he knows all the lounges. Lounges are springing up left, right, and center, restaurant, bed shop, and people are trooping in and out, drinking alcohol every day. And we say the government is bad. But we have graduates who cannot even write application letter. Sometimes I come to social media and I see these guys who go to schools to ask people questions, simple questions. I see a matriculant being asked, what is matric? He doesn't even know that matric is a short form of matriculation. And he can't define what is matric. All he knows is that matric is a party. And he's eager to go and party after the school activities. You see people being asked simple questions and, oh God, you will cry. Are these the leaders of tomorrow? Are these the people that are going to pilot Nigeria out of the muddy waters that we're in? Are these the so-called youth? Benjamin Franklin was less than 35 when he was given the responsibility to write the Declaration of Independence of America. And he gave the task to Thomas Jefferson, who was less than 25. And Thomas Jefferson penned down what could have cost him his life. He penned it down that all men are created equal. I want you to imagine, even as of today, January 2024, there is racism in Europe, in America, even in China and in everywhere. So imagine what it was when there were fraternities like Ku Klux Klan that made sure blacks were treated like animals. Imagine then, 1776, somebody writing it in a national document that all men are created equal. Imagine a nobody accusing the King of England because America wanted to leave England because they were tired of the English leadership. But today, we have men of 40, 50 being grade 1 sycophants for politicians, jumping in and out of brothels, bed shops, lounges, drinking beer from morning till night. You see some young men, their integrity, their self-esteem is built on how many girls he can sleep or how many bottles he can drink. And you tell me the government is bad. What is your dream? What is your vision? What is your goal for Nigeria? How will Nigeria become better when all you do is to siphon the energy of Nigeria for your personal need? And you tell me politicians are the ones causing the problem, assuming they were behaving fine, everybody for behaving fine. If the politicians were behaving like animals and we were not animals, we will easily stop them from that behavior or remove them from office. We make them accountable. But no, because everybody wants to go there and chop. Nobody has a dream. Everybody's thinking of what Nigeria will do for them, not what we can do for Nigeria. So I ask you again, what is your dream for Nigeria? What is your vision for Nigeria? Is your dream to marry a big man and do an expensive wedding? Put Brazilian hair on a coconut head that cannot even spell your name properly or speak good English. Even your language you cannot speak, because these days we have a lot of youth who cannot even speak their language. And they will tell you, I don't speak English probably because English is not my father's language. Your father's language, do you speak it? Can you speak it? You can't speak your father's language. You can't speak English correctly. You're a graduate, and yet when you talk, someone thinks you're a market woman. But do you even know English is somebody's language? So you can't speak your language, and you can't speak the one with which you're supposed to communicate with people. If English is not your father's language, why don't you speak your language when you go to places? When you go to work, speak your father's language to your colleague. You go to the market, speak your father's language. Why bother yourself with English? It's not your father's language. So my point is that we need to come back home and start building Nigeria with our vision, with our goals, with our dreams, with our aspiration. Not gallivanting left, right, and center, looking for any itchy leg to dredge. What is your dream? Build your dream and build Nigeria. Don't dream of spending heavily to marry one girl that tomorrow you will start beating her or treating her or have a side chick. Use that money and build your vision. Build your vision to the point, build your dreams to the point that you would not have to go and borrow money to do your wedding. The money you spend in your wedding will just be a little percentage of your salary for 1 month or 2 or 3 months maximum. So you do your wedding comfortably the way you want. If you want it a society wedding that the whole people in the state will come, they will come, chop, finish, go. But build your dream. Because by building your dream, you build Nigeria. The government is not our problem. We are our problem. And until we realize that, we're not going anywhere. Thank you for listening. Good day to every Nigerian out there. I want to tell us a story. I want to tell us something I used to see. In the past, when I used to watch television a lot, there was this advert I used to see on CNN. So it was a very long time, like about 2008, 9 or 10. I can't really recall the year. Now, in this advert, they will show a lot of mega structures. They will show a lot of things that seem impossible to build. They showed a lot of stuffs, estates,